was trying to make sure, because I know
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I ain't gonna lie, buddy pull, but that's why I ain't gonna lie. Yep. Man, I had a ticket rail. Who? Yeah. Yep. I ain't show you that ticket. I ain't show you that ticket. I put 1,000. I mean, not 1,000 on. I put $10. It came back 1,000. Only team messed me up, real. George. Everybody. Gleaston. Boy, that one made me put another one in. Boy, I had Florida. Man, I had Purdue. I'm finna send it to you. Which I had.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away.
Boy, I had, look, Purdue, look, real, Purdue, FAU, Central Florida, TCU, VTech, Ohio State, Florida, $10 bring back 1,094. Georgia, the only team. I told you that. I ain't pick them because I told you that I ain't mess with it because you told me you think them people are gonna fight.
I thought they was gonna fight, but I ain't pick it. Prescott on first down. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. A gain of 6 there on first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points.
And they jumped out 7 zip on them people.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a bit.
Well, Red, I'm supposed to be up on this man, but this man let the ticket go through yesterday. Because nah, he just sent up. You know he's gonna wait till tomorrow.
First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh. What number? They sent you today. They sent you today.
I know he called because he probably did, because I was trying to look at the text.
Oh, so they did. So it's working for you now. Ooh.
First and 10.
But what time I sent that to you though?
Now Prescott. Rolling to his right. This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 25 yards that time.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose.
I thought you were the one picked. I had told the nigga at my.
How much of this is the glove? How much of it is the glove? Those gloves, they do have a little grip to them. They have a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL,
Yeah.
competition committees,
I already figured that.
they're talking about examining those gloves.
That's why I was.
To see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey.
Yeah.
Bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. But
the under LSU. Motherfucking Cincinnati. And goddamn, what the other team right now?
Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers. When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Don't even call me Kevin no more.
The offense still out there. They're going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. He's got his tight end fan. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a time.
Crazy, boy. That one pick saved me, though. Look, I'm finna show you the ticket that Georgia messed up.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Just hit me when you get to the high, though. Yeah.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
I told you. Fuck it. Georgia the only team. Cause boom had him in my ear. Look at that ticket, real. Only ticket I tried. I know I tried that other ticket, the little try some shit with Kansas State.
And it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the
Man, those people got in the red zone so many times, though, real.
Talk to us about leaning on him, because as you noted last week, they didn't have to. Still won the ball game and leaned on other people.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Next the score, Broncos 7, Chargers 0. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
It got his man.
Well, I'm going to finish playing this game. I'm going to hit your ass right back.
Down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
At
He's going to look down.
Stupid. Ah, man, they dropping pick.
Nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Nigga dropping pick for man.
Eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Stupid.
It'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. What a start.
That boy gonna be defensive player of the year.
Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
This dude think he had a chain. Oh, you got a punt? Bitch, I'm down there in the end zone. You talking about I got a punt. Well, try again. Come again another day.
The play fake, Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice
try again. Come again another day.
16 more on that one and another first
Become
down.
another person.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now left side.
Get out of there.
Swing pass. And all the way home for
Get out of there.
Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Blow this shit out.
And it's good, and they have jumped out.
He gonna have so many excuses.
Nothing first quarter lead.
They don't call me the guru for nothing.
Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
I always give people hope, man. I don't never just want to just beat them up. You know, I'm a nice guy.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
I don't like that screen shit.
Do we even need to change game plan?
They can throw the ball down the field. Damn well, the O-line done went down the field.
At the 38.
How you gonna do it? Throw a book?
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Book!
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Book!
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On second down, Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brought down by Bryce Callahan. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos 14. Chargers nothing.
Come on now, man. You finna get blowed out, man. It don't take no rocket science to know that. Now you want to take all day to pick your play. He done picked the play.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
They'll take
this to the other side of midfield.
I should have
going
pressed.
out of bounds. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They ain't finding shit.
Herbert now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Austin Eckler, the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23.
It's a gain of 10.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
Man.
And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Why did nigga taking so long?
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, Herbert steps away to his left. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they go the wrong way on this
Play for 3.
Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted.
Play for 3.
And they get the football.
Play for 3.
On the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Try me.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the big and a big loss here
Yeah,
as
that's
he's
a big
taken
loss.
down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He goes full extension.
Should have been PI.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great
I should have
catch
been
like
pass
that.
interference,
On a
man.
short gain. Get downfield field like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I should have just ran the ball, got the
third down
first.
stop that they needed because
Now I
they
got
got
a
a lot
punch
of trouble
on this
slowing
side.
down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level. And
Surprised he caught that.
But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh.
Herbert, his 3rd
Shout out to Ohio State.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Shout out to Ohio State covering for me today. I pick up 400. That shout out to Ohio State.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They put plans so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Broncos 21. Chargers nothing. McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That nigga gone now. That nigga like, fuck, I'm finna get mine blowed up.
Charger drive about to get going. And this, you'd hate to say that
Run that shit, take that shit to halftime.
Points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Bull!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. This quick pass complete to Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Quick toss outright, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
This shit
The
boring.
Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
This shit is boring. That boy told me to get some practice.
2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Boy, this nigga look like he needs so much practice.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Allen has it, left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's got room. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we're at halftime here on Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime.
That boy probably say he's him sleepy. Him sleepy.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at
Then we're gonna say him sleepy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Prescott from the gun. They'll fire one downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams start a half, other teams just go, okay,
start that shit, Bouye.
We want to run. These things work well for us.
I know you're getting old, but come on,
Bouye. Chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That throw into the arms of Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the ball.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
This one I get 100-yard rushing right here.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Ooh.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
3rd and long for Prescott. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos.
I'll teach y'all that. You read the defense. You read the defense.
4th touchdown on the year.
Bam!
And the Broncos.
Dak Prescott, you was a little off on that.
And
But son, you did what you want to do, son.
It can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any
I'll
spark
go get
at
it.
this point.
Oh.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch.
I'll go get it.
Interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Lining up for the extra point.
This shit's so easy. A caveman can do it. Know how dumb caveman is.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
Oh, don't miss that tackle.
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Dancing to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Oh, I thought you was out of there, boy.
Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50.
Thought you was out of there, boy.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock in zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He'll find Lindsey here, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. KJ Hamler, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Over a while ago. I'm calling my homeboy with the locks. We're going to talk about the locks on the live.
McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Yo. Yeah, you know I be live and shit, so yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try to pitch it tomorrow though.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team
I need Buddy to have something for me.
Trailing big here.
Not too late.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I don't even.
Joe Reed, the
I think
receiver.
they play Buffalo, so yeah, probably.
After the incomplete pass,
but I'm talking about what they, saying and shit.
To throw again, Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return will stop right at the 25. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but
I might have to go with the coach because of the D.
This has been a tough performance.
What you say?
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. 25 yards to the house. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
You don't like Baltimore?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Steelers.
And this carries into the end zone.
You like Steelers or Baltimore?
No chance to get away as they get him down.
You like Steelers or Baltimore? Oh, you think they're gonna fight?
The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this.
Nah, they just got the thing did to him last week.
And that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I heard Edelman ain't playing tomorrow though.
Back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a
See that boy
6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Well, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22
what I
yards
told you.
there, a first
Be
down.
ready.
And the Chargers first down.
You see how bad that boy playing against Cincinnati? You don't think John Gruden gonna put the whole chicken wrap in him?
On first down, it's Herbert.
Your boy Mayfield. Well, you don't think John Gruden gonna have that kitchen sink on that boy?
At this point in the game, they've
Get
got to
ready.
keep anything they can. They're still working at it.
I just don't want him to send no late night game. That's a garbage ass game at night, real.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ain't it?
Gun Eckler running it.
I don't care nothing about damn one of them teams. I need it. I like the Titans, but Bengals been fighting, boy.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive
Boy, Bengals
back or
done
two,
fought
because you want
everybody in their mama, boy.
They like to play those nickel
Only people that ain't fight was Ravens.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Love the Pat.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays
What you call it, tanking?
And it's complete. Henry. And he'll go down.
Yeah, you know them people trying to get picked.
Try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So a 1st and 10.
They already got Cardinals shit. Nah, the Cardinals only gave them a 3rd round, ain't it?
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the
Cardinals did it. What the Cardinals did? They ain't get that boy no first.
2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Letting one go deep.
I'm talking about the Cardinals gave Texas. What did they get him?
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be.
I don't think it was no first.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
I know one thing, he been ass-a-roning. He been ass-a-roning all week.
Down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Here is Eckler.
You heard me?
Here down to the 6-yard line.
I said he been ass-a-roning all week.
So they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He ain't seen nothing.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That shit been up about 4 days. The Purr Daddy, Seattle, already loved him. Already loved him.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking in zone.
I could catch somebody on that.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at.
I could catch somebody on that.
Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
I had told you Ted had better than nigga 500. Some dude like the Dolphin. There was a Dolphin fan. He got caught up. I mean, Kel.
He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be.
I ain't hear you. I don't know who he betted.
They've been satisfied with what he's given them.
Yeah.
Needed a big run. A 1st down.
Yeah. I said, dang, Kev, I was winning 2 bands. Y'all come through. That boy said, yeah, man. I betted 500 on somebody on the street. I said, no. He said, yeah. I said, yeesh. Well, 49ers played the Dolphins.
If they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there, That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he
I couldn't even be mad at him.
Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Totally home free, but it's looking good.
He betted on it. Them people all head up for his money.
Prescott here to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice game.
About to take it in, boy.
And another first down. Now throw again. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Down out on ruined the goose egg, man.
The 30, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. Nothing else. Now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
You don't think that could go over?
Isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence.
Oh, now you know the Raiders got D, huh?
Confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we got no shot to beat this team.
This will make it
in Cincinnati.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they don't get the
I ain't gonna lie, when Buddy be sending them overs and unders, boy, that shit be such a lot real, and you just see it. How the game going.
Oh, yeah, I told you that. I said, man.
So did he text your phone?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Huh, real? Did he text your phone?
Throwing again. Herbert.
Yeah.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And you clicked on it and seen it.
11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you see how it's Fresno, sometimes they do like that, and sometimes it have a video or something.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 22.
Herbert's pass intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's brought down.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point.
That Ohio State game was crazy, though. I knew it was going to come through because them people was quick draw McGraw, but toward the end of the game, they weren't scoring no more. I think did it go over?
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
It was what, 64, 65, 63?
Continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to